Hi, welcome to today's Daily Pattern. My name's Paul. I can cope with most things. My skin is pretty tough. But one thing that does get to me is being laughed at. It's horrible, isn't it? It's so humiliating. I remember once when I had a proper job, coming out of Leeds train station to visit a client. I was dressed in my favourite navy blue suit. As per usual, I was running late, so I was walking quickly towards my client's offices. Well, actually in the wrong direction. After about 5 minutes, I realised my mistake and also was definitely going to be late, so I turned back and sprinted up the hill. Unfortunately, just when I got back to the entrance to the station, in front of everyone waiting at the taxi rank, I lost my footing and went down splat like a ton of bricks. My favourite navy blue suit was covered in dust. I'd ripped a hole in the knee of my trousers and scuffed my shoes. When I finally arrived at the door of my client's office, I found my colleague pacing around reception looking at his watch. When he saw me, he roared with laughter. Not only that, but he grabbed the receptionist and one of my clients over and they laughed too. Yes, I felt awful about it. It was a bit funny, but being laughed at is no fun at all. There's been quite a bit of laughter going on in our recent readings in Genesis. A couple of chapters ago, God told Abraham that he was going to be a dad, aged 100, and his wife, Sarah, a mum at 90. He laughed to himself. Then 3 mysterious visitors told Abraham again, but this time his wife was in earshot, and it says she laughed to herself. When she was questioned about this, it says she lied and said, "I didn't laugh." I think that she lied because she was worried about being laughed at. It may have been God's plan that she have a child, but to most people, including her and Abraham, it seemed ridiculous. She was scared about people laughing at her if they found out. In today's passage, the miracle baby is born, and they name him Isaac. And if you follow the little letter next to his name, in my Bible it's a little letter D, down to the bottom of the page it says D. Isaac means he laughs. And then Sarah said this, "God brought me laughter, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me." Sometimes just carrying God's plan can make you feel very vulnerable. Vulnerable to humiliation, even being laughed at if people find out. That's how Sarah felt. But God was good to his word. God's plan came true, and all the vulnerability vanished. It may be funny to some people, but she was able to laugh with them. No one was laughing at her anymore. I wonder if God's given you a plan for your life that's laughable, because it can only come to pass if God does it. That means you're privileged, you're in the plans of the Almighty, and you might feel vulnerable now. But he's promised he'll do it. And so when he does do it, we'll all celebrate with you, we'll all be filled with joy, and maybe we'll even laugh with you. That's the story. See you next time.